are experiencing a life-changing, powerful interview, and you are hearing it first from Arthur Robinson Jr.'s PowerfulInterviews.com.
Good evening, everyone. This is Arthur Robinson Jr. I am the creator of PowerfulInterviews.com. And tonight, I have another special interview for each and every one of you. Tonight, I have a wonderful person on the call, and she's a great friend of mine. Her name is Alycia Kaback. And for those that don't know Alycia, let me explain to you about this incredible woman. Alycia Kaback is a female producer and entrepreneur. She is the founder and CEO of the It Factor Productions and VIP Talent Connect. Alycia also serves as an investor and advisor to Kobe Models, a recognized boutique fashion agency in New York City, and recently opened a commercial print division in March 2011 called Kaback Model Management. Alycia's producing credits include The Model Diaries, VIP Reality Project, VIP New York City 3 episodes, The Mandela Maker short film. Alycia also recently served as MC for the 25th anniversary Israel Film Festival sponsored dinner and the World Fashion Showcase, and was interviewed on War Radio in New York City by legendary talk host Valerie Soundin. And that is an awesome resume. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome the beautiful, the one and only Alycia Kaback to the call.
Wow, no pressure. Thanks, Arthur. That was a nice introduction. Wow, I'm going to replay that every morning when I wake up. That's great.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Alycia, for taking time out of your busy schedule to educate me and the listeners worldwide about your powerful brand, the It Factor. I gladly appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me. Are you kidding? This is great. And you've been very nice to my office.
Well, to everyone listening on this call, I highly recommend go and get your pen and your pad right now and write down these powerful notes that Alycia is going to express to each and every one of you about her powerful brand, the It Factor. And also, in addition to that, she has a powerful, wonderful event that's coming up this Saturday, July the 16th, the first annual New York City Women's Empowerment Summit. Alycia is actually going to be one of the talkers that's going to be speaking about the powerful event. We also got other powerful professional speakers like Vivica Fox. I know who y'all know who she is. She was a wonderful woman that been in Independence Day, Set It Off, Kill Bill Volume 1, and many more powerful films. We also have the great Pat Addis and Laura Fredericks and many more. And Alycia, can you break down in layman's terms about this powerful event that's coming up on July the 16th, the first annual New York City Women's Empowerment Summit?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I started my business 4 years ago, and, it was pretty much on a dime and a prayer. And, when I told everybody I wanted to be a filmmaker growing up, everybody said, yeah, right, you're never going to do it. And, I have a saying, when you surround yourself with, fish, you typically swim with the fish. You need to soar and fly high with the eagles. And, it's a crazy thing when you start surrounding yourself with professional people that are successful. All of a sudden, you have nothing to do but be successful. You got to fit in. And that's a good crowd to, be in presence with. Opening up VIP Talent Connect about 4 years ago, I was 30 years old, and, I started my business with $2,000, and, I said, hey, if I can make next month's rent, I'm good. I'm fine. And, just the company growing and doing the right thing and having the positive energy out there and following up with people, making sure you dot your I's and cross your T's, growing the brand to the reality shows, the agency, the model management company. Everybody kept saying, how do you do it? Allie, how do you do it? Like, do you ever sleep? And I'm like, yeah, I just surround myself with professional people. And, everybody said, well, what's the one word you can give me that describes you? And the one word is try. Try. If you don't try, you're always going to sit at home. There are two types of people in the world, people that actually cope with their situations and people that actually connect, and I'm a connector. I set my sight on something, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out ways to do it. The Women's Summit, I've met so many powerful women just like myself, and, every single person is dealt, with the same type of, oh, you're a woman, do you feel bad you're not married and have kids? Well, no, I mean, it's going to come in due time, but, right now it's about, you grow up and you get good grades in school, and you always tell people that you're going to to do something. So why doesn't anybody do it? Is it because they're afraid of failure? Or is it because they're afraid of trying? And like the Women's Summit, there are a lot of different types of summits out there, and, motivational meetings. You can do it. Never let anybody tell you no. That's fine. No matter how motivated they are when they leave, they go home and they get themselves right back into the negative surroundings that bring them down. So, this summit, I have a little bit of everything. Pat Addis, I was just on the phone with her. She's, produced the show Promises on Broadway. She's amazing. Anshul Joseph from America's Next Top Model. Karen Goodman, she's an Oscar winner. Valerie Smaldone, she's a 5-time Billboard winner on, WOR. We have Vivica Fox, who's a friend of mine. It's just powerful women coming together to not just, preach, this is what I've done, and, take notes. It's to actually help each other, build a relationship with people. It's not, here's a speaker, they're going to get off the stage, and that's it. Our guest speakers are encouraged to sit down, talk to people, give cell phone numbers, email addresses, not just to take pictures and post them on your Facebook for bragging rights, but these women actually want to see changes in the world, and it starts with them. The one thing that we're doing, which is pretty neat at the summit, every single woman that is there, and I'm proud to say the event is completely sold out. We were selling tickets for $45 a piece, and that included lunch and wine and everything for the women, because, most of the women here like to drink. The greatest thing is we're giving each woman one thing to do to change in the world, and I believe 6 months later we're going to do another summit. It's going to be a biannual one just for the first time, and we're going to see if they actually lived up to their promise. So we're going to make 100 miracles happen in one day. So we're pretty stoked is the word I'd use. So it's a lot of planning. This is the craziest time. We're opening up another office this week. So to have the Women's Summit come up, opening another office, and my parents are flying in from Florida tomorrow morning. So everybody's coming up for the event. So I'm really excited.
Oh, wow. Now, can you explain to the listeners in layman's terms, what would you say is your specialized expertise?
Other than talking about nothing. The crazy thing is I didn't really have a lot of experience in this business. I just kind of got out there and just, made it happen. Again, my typical day, I start off at 6 a.m. I usually don't go to bed till, midnight. It's true. When they say you wake up, you got to, write down every goal you want. You got to dot your I's, cross your T's, and you have to set goals, because if you don't, you're getting in a car with nowhere to go. I guess my area of expertise is just my personality. I can go to the grocery store. Every single person in line, I'm going to know who they are. It's a sickness. I used to make fun of my mom when she used to do that. I'm sure your mom, did that, right?
Yes.
This is my son. He wants, and I used to, my dad hated going on cruises with my mom because she would know everybody on board. And, I kind of used to laugh at her and go, oh my God, she's so crazy. She embarrasses me. But I'm proud to say that my business has survived, and, recession does not apply here. It's recess is on for us, because what we do is we just keep going out there, and every day we just become, we get a little bit stronger every day, because we have such amazing people that believe in the company and they're looking to get back. So it's personality, and I use the word social intelligence a lot here in the office, that, anytime you meet somebody, it's like a first date. You have 30 seconds to make or break it. And, I've learned a lot about body language, how to, not have your arms crossed, or look at your watch 20,000 times, or, ways that you could just kind of brighten somebody's day, or, just remembering the small things. And that's really made a big difference in my business.
That is very, very powerful.
And coffee. Coffee helps a lot.
Caffeine does keep you up.
Oh, it does. It needs to. I plan on, after this, going to the new office till about 1 a.m. and then getting back here tomorrow morning at 7. You just do it. Life is too short.
I totally agree with that. Explain to the listeners, Alycia, so they fully get it. What is your definition of money, and what does money mean to you?
Money means to me a lot of things. I mean, it adds stability, not just for myself, but for, my staff, my employees. Money obviously, keeps the business going. Having money is great. And, I always make examples, especially when I see a lot of talent coming through my door that don't have a lot of money. All of a sudden they kind of get, their little paws on it, and they get the taste of money, and, they kind of spend it as quickly as they made it. Money is something that should be appreciated, not just thrown away.